Brad, just your general thoughts on the game tonight?
Yeah, great atmosphere. Thought great energy to start the game with the first 10 minutes. We pressed and probably had a couple opportunities, should have scored, didn't score. And then it was kind of even from there. And then obviously second period, there's some penalties and different things like that. But thought we had a good start. There's energy in the building, and thought we got away from our game a little bit.
What happened in the second was, the goal turned things, the first goal, or it just seemed like you guys couldn't generate a lot in the second?
Yeah, they did a good job of defending and keeping us to the outside. They blocked some shots. They played with some pace. They transitioned pucks pretty well. We gave up that shorthanded goal there for the first one, and I just thought that, our execution was just a little off tonight. Whether it's 5-on-5 or power play specifically, we were fighting the puck a little bit, and again, you have to be sharp in those areas. And I thought our sharpness wasn't, I guess, at the highest that it should have been tonight.
What went into juggling the lines in the third?
Haven't scored a goal. And again, it's not about panic. It's just about trying to generate some consistency as far as trying to get in and get some opportunities and looks. And we had 4 shots, I think, in the second period. We had to kill a 5-on-3, but at the end of the day, just trying to get some looks where other guys can get to the net and get some offensive opportunities by switching the lines a little bit.
What are you seeing on your power play right now?
Yeah, I think we got to move pucks quicker. Execution was one thing about sharp or tape-to-tape passes and being on the same page. I just think that you got to play a little faster and more direct. When we win a face-off on a power play, we got to get it to the net right away. And I thought we were just deferring to kind of playing on the outside and kind of killing time. And I think at the end of the day, you want to have that attack mentality on a power play where you're zipping it around and you get a couple looks early on.
What'd you guys do to generate the chances in the first? Like, what were you guys doing well in the first?
Skating. Man, we first 10 minutes we're skating. We're taking away time and space and making it difficult for the other team to come up the ice. Getting the puck and transitioning and going the other way. Things that they did eventually in the second half of the game, and I thought we got away from that.
Is there a chance we see line juggling tomorrow or new guys in the lineup, or is that?
Yeah, we'll go through tonight here and watch a little bit more and make that decision tomorrow as we come here. But again, we're not into try to scramble things and panic. At the end of the day, we're just trying to make sure that we build a brand of consistency. And we've had some good success early on, but it's only early in the season, 2-3 games in, and we just want to make sure that we play the right way. And I think part of that is everybody being on the same page, 5-on-5 and power play, and then also executing at a high level. I mean, we got good players. We got to have confidence to make a play and advance a puck and get an opportunity. And that's how the game was. We played Wisconsin the other night. They should have had some opportunities early on. We held them off the board and took over the game a little bit there. It's kind of the same reminiscent tonight. We didn't capitalize early, and I thought we started to press a little bit.
Is there anything you're anxious to look at on film and show your team tomorrow morning?
Yeah, well, I think it's just kind of the difference between the first 10 minutes and then the way the game went on, as far as the pursuit, the forecheck, the execution on handling the pucks and playing as a 5-man unit up the ice. And again, those are things and situations when you're playing good teams, you have to have that consistently for 60 minutes.
Against a smaller kind of goalie like Close that doesn't seem to get rattled much. Do you need to get him moving side to side, or what was the kind of the battle plan there?
Well, you know what? Early on, I thought we had some pretty good looks on him. He's a goaltender that's technically sound. He makes a great first save. We got to continue to stay in there. I mean, at the end of the day, we got to probably battle on some pucks to keep plays alive to play in the offensive zone. And I thought both ways. I think both teams, did a pretty good job of defending, but at the end of the day, trying to sustain more play in the offensive zone is probably sticking around and having numbers around the puck.
Just talk a bit about the decision to pull the goalie with 3 minutes left.
Well, again, just like at the end of the day, we haven't scored a goal yet. We had an offensive zone face-off, and again, the execution and the sharpness there was a little bit of lack there. As far as having it. When they end up clearing a puck, Cameron Bird goes back and get it. Well, that's a situation we need everybody back. They were pressing us. We need to get everybody back around it, get the puck, and then come up together. And I thought, we left Cam Bird on an island back there. And at the end of the day, it's a situation where you got to play as a 5-man. In that situation, a 6-man unit.